Woo! It is 8 o'clock in the morning, Japan Standard Time. And that means it's time to do a stream on the last day of what I am calling Streamapalooza 2018. This is the last day of my Golden Week. Although Japan's Golden Week has only just begun. But because my office wants to keep people in to deal with things, my Golden Week is coming to its end. And so I thought we could play some tennis and enter into what is the first year of 1984. What's up, Sonic P? Welcome to the show. We're gonna be playing some tennis, and I'm hoping we can actually do some good. Oh, never mind. It's not. We're not starting off too hot. Okay, come on, buddy. Come on. There we go. Oh, and it's out. My first experience with video game based tennis was, I'd say, back in the late 1990s, playing Mario Twins Tennis for the Nintendo 64, and I actually quite enjoyed it. I actually thought the Mario sports games were pretty good. And my feeling is that Nintendo just decided, like, what we're playing now is very much the forerunner of Mario Tennis. I think probably without having these early games like golf, like tennis, like baseball, we probably would not have gotten the Mario series of games. Although those, I don't think they do well. Like we've got Mario's Olympics, the Mario Twins Olympic Trials featuring Sonic. But I felt like their heyday was definitely back in the 1990s on the Nintendo 64. Maybe that's just me. Now you did have a little bit of a GameCube, I don't want to say renaissance, but you had like Mario Strikers, and then that of course gave us Wii Sports. Like Nintendo has this weird relationship with sports games now that I'm starting to make all the connections in my head. There we go. Suck it. I'm tennis champion. And I actually think tennis is one of the very few sports that I could say that I enjoy. Because I don't play any sports like at all. However, if I was forced to play a sport, it would be tennis. I definitely wish instead of perhaps playing soccer like I did back in middle school, I wish I had played tennis, although we did not have any tennis courts at my junior high school, so it's not like it would have made much of a difference in my life. And it's too easy. First of all, it's too easy to fault in this game. It doesn't make any freaking sense. I want to just hit it high. I want to aim high. So if you hit it up too high, then it's just going to go over. But you got to get in that little square. It doesn't really seem fair to me. What? And you got to get... You can't hit it when it's real close to you. Oh, come on. Come on. That's it. That's it. You got rolled, son. Oh, come on. We're in the deuce. See, and you know what happened was when I first started playing Mario Twins Tennis for the N64, I was only playing doubles. So all of my knowledge of the zones are based on doubles tennis, which apparently they just decided to make sense. Alright, catch you later, Sonic. I'll be around, we'll be playing this for an hour, take a little break, and then we'll be playing pinball, which is very exciting, because I freaking love pinball. I wish I could afford a pinball machine, very specifically the Episode 1 pinball machine. We go back to the deuce. Uh-oh. That was just not good. That was not good. That was not Andre Agassi. That was, I don't even know. That was me if I was playing Andre Agassi. Uh-oh. Okay, 3-0. I feel like we can bring it back. We can absolutely, definitely bring it back. See, look at that. He's so dumb. Can't even do it. He has no ability. No tennis ability. What? But neither do I, so... who's to say? Sometimes I don't even have to touch the ball with the racket to hit it. And then sometimes you do. So I wish the game would be consistent. I also the angles don't make any sense. I don't whatever. Oh right. Oh, hold on. I don't have out. You know I'm losing. Hold on. I need to do a little pause. Where did I put that? No, it's not in here. Oh, there he is. Ugh. Oh, didn't even bother cleaning up. There he is. Okay. All right, that's why I just lost those last three. Let's bring it back. Oh, that's why you gotta do the backhand. You gotta do the backhand in situations like that. Only problem is, my backhand is awful. That was barely out. Come on, ref. Come on, ref. Are they referees in tennis? Are they judges? What are they called? That's it. That's right, son. Uh-oh. Nope, that was a mistake. Okay, so I'm guessing while you're over on the right quadrant, that's when you do it forehand, and then you do backhand. That's right, we're juicing it up. We got the juice. All right, here we go. Here we go. What even was that? What even was that? Come on, brah. Come on, brah. Whoop. Low energy. Come on, let's do it. Double fault? Come on, man. Get it together. I mean, I've only double faulted like once so far. I'm gonna call that a birdie when they serve it and you're able to dunk on them right after the serve. I'm calling that a birdie. What? How many games does this even go to? Oh, just got a birdie. Just got the birdie. Oh, look at that ace. You see that ace? What? Uh-oh. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. I should have done forehand. Should have done forehand, but I didn't. Whoa. He's playing the net. He's playing the net? Oh, barely. Barely. Come on. We're bringing it back, ladies and gentlemen. Just because you're down 4-0, 0-4, does not mean you're out. Does not mean you're out. Look at that birdie. Birdie, birdie, birdie. I'm sure my upstairs neighbors have... God. I hope my voice doesn't travel. I never hear my upstairs neighbors talk. I don't know if that's because of the soundproofing, or I can hear them moving around. Not that I hear them moving around all that often, but I never hear them talk, and I don't know if that's just because they don't ever talk, or if it's because maybe I'm just the loud American and maybe they hear me talk, but they keep their voices down so they don't annoy me. I think probably when they moved in a few months ago, they got more than they bargained for. He's playing the center. This is weird. He's not supposed to be doing this. The AI doesn't usually play the center. Whew. Okay, can we make it a perfect? Can we make this... I'm going to call it a double ace. Of course, the ace is when you get a point on the serve. I want to do a double ace, which is a perfect match. Double ace! Look at that. We brought it back. We have just won 4 freaking games in a row. That is the kind of professional gameplay that I hope you expected when you tuned in. Okay, so we're not going to get the double ace this time, but... No, don't go... Nah. I wasn't fast enough. Wasn't fast enough. Okay, let's bring it home. Let's bring it home. We know we can get a double ace on him. So let's just get some birdies. Fault? Oh no. Yeah, that's right. That was out. That was so out. What? Ace? Cristiano, what's happening? What's up with you? Okay, we've got the advantage. Here we go. You came at the perfect moment, Cristiano. This is the game where I overtake the AI and obliterate him in a 5-game winning streak. Look at that. This is embarrassing for the AI. Like, I found my sea legs. Cristiano, were you from Brazil? Did I imagine that when you said you were from Brazil? Come on. Oh, damn it. Yeah, tennis is, it's actually a pretty good game. Like, when I think about early Famicom games, like, I wouldn't really say any of them are like bad games. Even tennis, like tennis, it's very simple, it's very basic, but especially when you think about it in the context of the time, 1984, you're just coming in after the video game crash. Atari never ever looked this good. And I'm betting it never even really played this well. Like, this just actually, it feels fun to play. Like, and there's no tricks. Here we go, deucing it up. Rhea, how do you, like, do you see yourself ever leaving Brazil? Like, what, like, do you enjoy... Something that happens when you talk to Japanese people as a foreigner. They always ask if you enjoy Japan. And so I have now come to asking other people if they enjoy their own home countries. So, Cristiano, do you enjoy Brazil? 6-game winning streak. What? What? Okay, yeah, that's true, Fancy. I'm being a bit of a Nintendo shill at the moment. But it's also true, like... I mean, I think probably the best Atari game probably looked half as good as Tennis. And Tennis looks real basic. Although, I don't know if I've only ever seen people play Atari games, like on the YouTube. I don't think I've ever actually played an Atari game myself. I don't think I ever knew someone who owned an Atari. Like, I remember one place I lived down the street from someone who owned a Nintendo. And that was like, whoa, this is old. Because my first gaming system was the Super Nintendo. And so to play the original Nintendo, like Super Mario Bros. 3, I was like, whoa, this is old. Uh-oh. Okay, we're not going to be perfect. We're not going to get a double perfect. Or a double ace, excuse me. Can't get a double ace every game. Oh, come on. Come on, that was on the line. That was on the line. Come on, Mario. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Woo, you hear that? You hear that arc? Kind of do wish there was a bit of music, though. It's very silent. Like, I think that's another thing about early Famicom games. I'd say even probably up until, like, mid-84. Like, Famicom games just don't have music. I think... Let's see, I don't even think Mario Bros. Had music. I know Donkey Kong had, like, basic-ass music. But I think besides that, there was, like, almost nothing. You know, Fancy, speaking of the Sega Genesis, and I wanted to get your input on this, Cristiano, but is the Genesis still, like, huge in Brazil? Like, I remember reading articles talking about how they still even, like, make Sega Genesises, Sega Genesis in Brazil. Hey, Spruce, what's going on? We're talking about the Mega Drive. Because I want to know about its popularity in Brasilia. Whoops. Whoops. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. Okay, alright. We got the fault, but now we're going to ace it. We're going to ace it. Whoop. Oh, no. He got the birdie. He got the birdie. Hey, sorry about that, everyone. I don't even know what just happened. Like, my computer just crashed, so I don't even know. I'm hoping, I'm guessing, did that split? I'm betting it split the streams. Oh, God. Oh, what a catastrophe. But hey, look at that. We just got a point. I don't know what's going on with my computer, folks, because... yeah, this is the first time it's ever crashed midstream, but my computer has been crashing a lot lately. And I don't know why, because I don't see any blue screens of death. So I don't know if there's like a memory issue. I probably need to run memtest. But yeah, my computer, it just completely hard crashed. And actually one time, I was just about to stream. There was one day where I wanted to stream, but as I was pressing the start the stream button, the computer crashed and my my keyboard fried. But I needed to replace that keyboard anyways. It was really old. It was a PS. It was not a keyboard for the PlayStation 2. It was a PS2 input keyboard. For those of you who are old enough to remember that, before USB was even really a thing. Yeah, my computer's really fast, so I can restart it really quickly. It's just that when the computer does, when it's like not, when it crashes hard. I built mine, well, let's see, Spruce. I built mine, I want to say it wasn't this year. I built it last year. It's almost, I'd say it's about a year and a half old now. And I don't even know about how you would build like a PC these days, just because of how expensive graphics cards are because of all the Bitcoin miners. Like, how can you even afford a graphics card anymore? Okay, we're gonna give it one more try. I just went into like the crash reports. It's not telling me anything. I don't know what's going on, folks. I'm gonna try maybe running memtest later, but I cannot for the life of me figure out why my computer is just rando crashing. Look at that. We're like on a 11 game winning streak, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, can we get, I want the double ace. I want the double ace. Oh, come on. Come on. Okay, come on. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, Spruce. I gotta really figure this out, because it's not... This is the first time it's ever happened to a stream. Usually when my computer crashes, it's just like I'm just like doing basically anything else. During the streams, it's been consistent until now. Look at that! Easy. This guy got rolled. Alright, so let's bump it up. What? Oh, wait. Oh, is this like a series? We're playing a new guy? I think a lot of it has to do with... Do you have a solid state, Spruce? Because that really speeds everything up. Yeah, the next one will be... This will go on for another half an hour. We'll play tennis for another half hour. Then I'll take a little break. So let's see, it's 9 o'clock now. So it's 10 o'clock Japan time. I guess that would be 9 o'clock Eastern Standard. I think what I would suggest for you, Spruce, is that get just I think solid state's like even like getting 100 gigabyte solid state to fit your Windows partition on. That's gonna speed. I think that's 90% of it. Like, yeah, my computer's fast because it's got a good graphics card and a decent processor, but it's all about solid state. Whoop. Oh, okay, that was my fault. That was a bit. That was cutting it a bit close. I'm gonna play the net. I want to play the net. Oh, didn't even have the chance to play the net. Yeah, see, so you've got good equipment, Spruce. You just got to get that solid state. What? Whoa! Oh man, I almost took out Mario. Here we go. I gotta prevent the deuce. The deuce is death. Deuce is death. Deuce is death. God, this guy plays to win. Plays to win. What? Oh wait, I was going for the deuce. What? No, deuce is death. Oh, damn it. Wait, what do you mean shut off and restart? Like when you're just doing nothing? Like, cause I know, like, is it doing Windows Update? Like maybe that's what it's doing? Wait, how did the computer get the advantage? What? Deuce is death. Deuce is death. What? Because that, I mean, that's more or less kind of what happens to me, Spruce. Is I'll just be dicking around on my computer, and it's just like, yeah, it's just like, I just feel like restarting right now. And I can't, and I've not really figured out why it's doing that. That's not normal. It shouldn't be doing that. Does it give you a blue screen or anything? on, come on. There we go. Yeah, I don't know, because, let's see, I mean, maybe it's the CPU, because I don't know if it's, like, the CPU overheating. I don't know if it's... You know, that because I'm running it, like, my CPU, according to OBS, my CPU is running at, like, 50% right now. But my PC runs pretty hot whenever I, like, play games and stuff. Like streaming is one thing, but playing, like, a very graphics-intensive game is another. So you'd think if it was going to be heat... I don't think it's heat that's shutting down my system, although I would look into that for you, Spruce, and I would also look into doing memtest. Because if your computer's, like, just randomly crashing, odds are it's heat or it's the memory. Actually, hold on. I want to... I want to see what I'm running at. My CPU temperature... The temps... The CPU... Whoa, uh-oh. Why is the main board at 106... Uh-oh, this is not good. How is the CPU... Maybe I'm overheating my system, because I'm looking at... Uh-oh, I think I may have found an issue. Which is that my main board is cooking at 106 degrees Celsius. Oh my god. Hold on, I gotta look this up. Motherboard temperature. Let's see, hold on. 30 degrees, let's see, because my CPU is running at 66 degrees Celsius. But it could be a bad reading. It doesn't make any sense for my CPU to be at 66 degrees Celsius. High range, CPU temperature. Generally, you should consider 60 degrees Celsius the absolute maximum. Okay, so it's a bit higher than perhaps it should be, but I don't think it really should be 100. It doesn't make any sense, and especially because there's too wide of a variance. So I don't think it's heat. The majority of today's desktop processors should not exceed temperatures of 35. But then all these others say they go up to like 60, so I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I mean, I'm just streaming. That's all I'm doing. And I'm just streaming. And the CPU, hold on, let's see. Yeah, it's running like, it's pushing 70, which obviously it should not be. But 70 doesn't seem high enough to be torching the, it shouldn't be torching the motherboard. And the GPU is at 70 also. The thing about my computer is that it runs, it's a small ITX board. So it probably should have, I mean, that's just Chrome, Spruce. Chrome is always going to use more memory than perhaps it should. So I don't think my computer's overheating, but that may very well be what's happening. Let's go for the double. Let's go for the double ace. Look at that. Ace into double ace. I'm using hardware monitor. Yeah, CPU ID HW monitor. At least that's what was recommended to me by a friend. I don't know if it's, you know, any more accurate or less accurate than other programs out there. And I've definitely put my computer under greater strain. than, you know, just streaming a Famicom game. So I don't know what's up. I don't know what the problem is. Whoa, did you see that spike? What was with that spike, son? Alright, we're doing it. We're crushing it. We're crushing it. And I honestly, I don't think it's heat that's destroying the computer, or that's causing the computer to crash, because there are just times where I'm just not doing even much of anything with the computer and it will just crash. So unless there is a fundamental problem with my computer that, I mean, maybe it's getting choked up with dust, maybe I need to open it up and undust it. I mean, I probably should be doing that anyways. I haven't done it in a while, and my place does get pretty dusty, so I might open up the fan. I do need to get a better cooling system, probably. And yeah, you're not going to fix the Chrome using 2,000 megabytes of memory. That's just what it does. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on. Okay, we're in a stalemate. There we go. That's it. All right, Deuce is deaf. Deuce is deaf. Deuce is deaf. Come on. Come on. You will falter, and the point will be mine. $86. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, that's a cool temperature. Mine's running... I'll check in a second. I don't know what Fahrenheit it is, but it's high. But that's because, like, what kind of tower are you using? Are you using mid-tower? Full tower? That's it. Advantage! Advantage me! Whoop. Well, like, so mine is like a baby's tower. It's really small. It's like mini ITX, so it's about the size of the original Xbox One. But, like, full towers obviously are much... Mid-towers and full towers are obviously much bigger. What? 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 In. That is in. Oh, they just went right past him. What was that? Was that a birdie? I think that was a birdie. Oh, okay, no, I got too confident. Got too confident. He got that. That was basically an ace. That was an ace. There we go. That's the business. Well, it's a quick serve, quick serve. Yeah, let's see. My CPU's running at 82 Fahrenheit. It's running from anywhere from 82... Wait, what? Hold on. My CPU's... No, it's running at 150 Fahrenheit. But apparently that's like the... I'd say 60... I wish it was like 10 degrees cooler. And I wonder if that's a function of the dust. I really need to open up my PC. It's been too long. Yeah, that's... Contra has this weird kanji for it. Because they just made up the kanji. Like, Contra doesn't really have, like, a actual kanji in Japanese. So they just, like, gave it the craziest kanji they possibly could. Oh, man, I'm losing. I'm losing. Oh, Tai is basically losing. But yes, for both my channel logo and my Twitter logo... It does indeed say Contra. That was out. That was out, son. He was out. What's up, ref? What's up, ref? Oh, come on. Oh, my God. I'm losing. I'm losing the plot. I'm losing the plot. See, Bruce would just be Bruce. Bruce-san. Whoa, what up? Acing into the deuce. Oh, the mailman just came. I do enjoy Contra. Well, the reason I took the name J Contra is because in college, when they would assign you your email address name for your like university email, your username was the first letter of your first name and the first 5 letters of your last name. And so that just happened to end up being J Contra. And while I didn't realize it at the time because I was going by a different handle that I had adopted in high school, I then realized, you know, after I left college and I was looking around, I was trying to, like, get a new handle. I was trying to get a new handle for the internet. And I was like, oh, maybe I should just use this cool one, which is based on, which, I mean, yeah, calls back to Contra, which is, I wish it was easier. I wish Contra was easier. I think it's too hard. But yeah, I do like Contra, and I do make it a point. I have been trying to collect every Contra game that I possibly can. So I have almost every Contra. I definitely, like, they're too expensive to collect in the box, because even in Japan, I think Contra in the box is like $200. And I remember seeing Contra, the American Contra, a few years ago in a shop for, I think it was like $80, and I wish I had bought that. The problem is that I don't have an American Nintendo. So I'd just be buying it for the sake of having it, not actually to play it. But I do wish I had bought that in the box. It was in pretty good condition, too. That's right, you got out! You got out! There we go. That's it. And I think we're going to play a couple more games, but I need to open up my computer, and I need to see what the hell is going on. Yeah, Citizen Napoleon, that was my old handle back in the day. I think, when did I pick that one up? Because I remember, it just being... Since I've been on the internet for a long time. I remember when I started out, when I was in high school, I was obsessed with Lord of the Rings. So Oh, and your full last name. Okay, well, where I was, it would do like, it would do the first few letters of your last name, and then it would give you a number, because some people would have like the same last name. Like I knew one guy who was like, it was like his name and then 25, because there had been so many people who had the same, like even just literally the same name, because he has a very common name. That I will keep for the sake of his anonymity, but even though there's literally like at least 30 other people who went to our university that had the same, like literally the same name, like the same first and last name, not necessarily the same middle name, obviously. But let's see, when I was in high school, obsessed with Lord of the Rings, and I took the name Earl Eotheod because I loved Rohan, and I really wanted to like embody the spirit of the Rohirrim. But then as I got to being an upperclassman, I got more interested in history. Thanks. Thanks, Bruce. Although John, I always thought John was kind of a boring name. Although technically, so my full name is Jonathan. And technically, that's not actually based on John, that's based on Nathan, as I'm told. However, I really don't like either name, so I really don't care. So in high school, I started to move away from Lord of the Rings and more towards history, and I love Napoleon, so that's why I took the name Citizen Napoleon. And then I realized that was a very long name that I don't really like. I think it was a couple years ago I decided I didn't really like, but I couldn't think of anything good. And then I realized, oh, I had this really badass name from college, so why don't I just use that? And I feel like that's probably what I'm going to stick with. Probably, you know, forever, just because that's the one that makes the most sense. Because I feel like it's the most me, it's based on my real name. You can't get any realer than that. Fault? What? What was that, ref? What was that? I'm on my way to getting... Okay, we're not even gonna... I don't like double ace. I'm gonna call it ace perfect. That's it. That is an ace perfect. Boom. You know, we're gonna head out on that. We're gonna head out on that ace perfect because I gotta clean up my computer apparently. But next up, so in approximately 1 hour, so at let's see, it's 9 o'clock now. At 10 o'clock Japan time. Hold on, I want to make sure I've got this up. Oh, wrong mouse. Wrong mouse. There we go. Yeah, so at 10 o'clock Japan Standard Time, that should be 9 o'clock Eastern Standard, we will be playing pinball for the Famicom. And yes, there will be some time in August where I think I get like a week off. So I will be redoing the Streamapalooza then. But for Streamapalooza Spring 2018, we'll be entering into the final stretch. Thanks for watching, Spruce. Thanks for watching, everyone else. I'm going to try and fix the computer, so hopefully we don't have any other crashing moments. But for now, I have been Jay Contra playing Tennis, the first 1984 game for the Nintendo Famicom. Thanks, Bruce. So see you next time. Thanks for watching, and mahalo.